Josie here, your student athlete, artist, yoga, vegan chick here to say hi. Hi, how are you today? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. It's a sunny, happy Friday. Sunny, happy Friday. Silence. Silence. Silence can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Why am I thinking about silence? Well, I'm actually thinking about silence because I hurt my shoulder. Actually, I didn't hurt my shoulder. That's a lot. It's an old injury coming back to haunt me because of all the car accidents that I've been in. This light is obnoxious. But yeah, so an old injury is coming back to haunt me. And so this morning when I was running, I decided to run in silence. And because I used to always run in silence, but I don't take running as seriously anymore. I'm not training for marathon or anything. So I tend to run with music, and I've gotten so used to it that running this morning was actually very difficult in silence. It was like my this monkey mind just kept saying, you better hurry up, you gotta do this, and you better hurry up, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And it just like, I kept saying, stop it, stop it, we're trying to focus here. And my monkey mind was just going crazy in the silence. And so yeah, silence can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And there was a time in my life when I had a very difficult time with silence. And in this world, I assume that quite a few people probably do. I mean, we live in a world where we're constantly bombarded with media. It's like music or things to do, telephones and computers, and there's so much static. And it's like in yoga, it teaches us that sometimes we got to be warriors, right? But then sometimes we got to be sages and corpses, where it's like you sit in silence and stillness with yourself. And this was a very difficult practice for me for a long time. Like I was really good at the vinyasas and the hardcore yoga, but it was like sitting with myself. Oh my God, forget it. That's frightening. That's absolutely terrifying. And I'm not the only one. I'll never forget having a student of mine who just could not do corpse pose or shavasana, like could not lay there. It was like you get this person in shavasana and they immediately jump it. They're like having a panic attack just at the thought of laying there and doing nothing. And there's a difference between boredom and stillness and silence. And I did eventually get this person to sit inside themselves. Why would you want to sit in silence anyway? Somebody would be like, I just equate that with boredom. No, there's a difference. Because when you sit in silence and you become comfortable with silence and you let all the chaos of this world just kind of dissolve, you find a peace. That's where the good stuff from yoga comes. You find this peace and you tune in to your true self beyond all of this. And it can make you high. It can make you really high and really happy, and you find a peace that's beyond all of this. And so I encourage you to get very comfortable with sitting in silence and stillness. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. I find that a lot of times people with anxiety and depression, and that was me, are the ones that have a real difficult time with the stillness and the silence. And that is exactly what they need. That's exactly what they need. Because it's not the silence that's causing your anxiety. It's the chaos that's keeping you from seeing who you truly are. A spiritual, amazing being of light that's here in this world, and that is an amazing thing. And so I encourage you to allow silence to be your best friend, even if it's difficult in the beginning, because it gets easier. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on silence today. Because boy, it got me today. It did. It got me. My monkey mind yakking away, saying, do this, do that. I'm like, no, I want to be in this moment. The silence and the stillness is what brings you to this moment right now to see your true self. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Live in love. Om Namah Shivaya.